All right, welcome to today's Explainer. I am super excited you're here. Today, we're diving into a huge shift happening right now in business communications. We're going to be looking at a platform called BoomTalk. It's quickly becoming the go-to, cost-effective replacement for those clunky, legacy enterprise phone systems. So let's just jump right in.
Now, if you run a business or, manage an IT budget, you are probably all too familiar with what I call the enterprise phone problem. It's that incredibly frustrating feeling of sky-high costs, those awful surprise bills, and rigid software that basically forces your team to work the way it wants instead of the other way around. If you are just totally exhausted from overpaying for big carrier systems like RingCentral, well, you're definitely in the right place.
Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll cover the big carrier problem, how you get enterprise features for less cost, the Boom Logic Advantage, the nonprofit IT empowerment program, and finally, how to upgrade your communications today.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the big carrier problem. High costs, low flexibility.
So check out this direct contrast. On the left, we've got your typical big carrier experience. These platforms basically hand you take-it-or-leave-it software. The features are fixed, the call flows are totally standardized, and if you need something tweaked, yeah, good luck. You just file a ticket and wait. You have to adapt to them. But on the right, BoomTalk completely flips the script. Their whole philosophy is built around you. They actually tailor the call flows on the software to adapt to you.
Honestly, it's really no wonder companies are jumping ship when you look at these everyday frustrations. I mean, we're dealing with aging PBX systems that are just a nightmare to maintain. Then there's the surprise bills and hidden fees that totally wreck your budget, and arguably the worst part, the finger pointing. You know, when something goes wrong and vendors just blame each other, leaving you stuck with terrible, slow third-party support. BoomTalk actually solves this by putting everything under one accountable roof.
Moving right along to Section 2, Enterprise Features, Less Cost, Uncompromising Power.
Now here is the absolute kicker. You don't have to sacrifice an ounce of functionality to escape the big carriers. BoomTalk actually delivers everything a modern business needs, literally on day one. We're talking unlimited calling across the US, Canada, and Mexico. You get multi-level auto attendance so your callers are routed perfectly every single time. Plus, it's got built-in SMS and MMS texting, HD video conferencing, screen sharing, and even voicemail to email with full transcriptions. It's the whole shebang. And here is the BoomTalk Communicator app, shown in both light and dark modes. It is this incredibly sleek, all-in-one application. It lets your team call, text, jump into meetings, and collaborate seamlessly from a desktop or a mobile device. So whether you're at your desk or out grabbing a coffee, your entire communication hub is right there in one highly intuitive interface.
But hey, what if you or your team still love the tactile feel of an actual physical desk phone? BoomTalk has you totally covered there too. They provision and support top-tier certified IP hardware. You can see a gorgeous Cisco IP phone on the left there and a smart Yealink IP phone on the right. They also fully support poly devices. And the best part is, BoomTalk handles all the provisioning, configuration, and support for this hardware, so you don't have to lift a finger.
Okay, now this is where things get truly next level. Over in their professional tier, BoomTalk actually includes built-in artificial intelligence. And I'm not talking about basic, clunky routing menus. These are real-time speech-to-speech AI voice agents that hold real, natural conversations. They offer transcriptions, summaries, generative AI voice greetings, and get this, they can actually hook into your CRM to book appointments and update records mid-call. It's wild. And if a call gets too complex, it has a smart escalation feature that seamlessly hands the caller off to a live human agent with all the context attached.
I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Enterprise features? Native AI? This is going to cost me an absolute fortune. Nope, $20. That is the starting price per user per month for their Essentials plan on annual billing. BoomTalk actively undercuts the massive, bloated enterprise pricing of its competitors, and they do it without sacrificing a single feature. It's genuinely incredible value.
Let's quickly break down how straightforward this pricing really is, because there are absolutely no hidden fees here. The Essentials plan at $20 gets you all your core communications, unlimited calling, video, and standard messaging. Step up to the professional tier at $25, and boom, you unlock the AI voice agents, automatic call recording, and those deep CRM integrations. And if you're running a high-volume setup, the call center plan at $65 adds in skills-based routing, agent dashboards, and live wallboards. It's clean, it's simple, and it's ridiculously competitive.
All right, Section 3, the Boom Logic Advantage, infinite customization.
So most of the big competitors out there are just software companies selling you a license. BoomTalk is a completely different animal. It is built, operated, and fully backed by Logic MSP. That's an elite managed IT services provider with its very own dedicated team of software developers and engineers.
And that engineering muscle is what drives their core philosophy, which you can see right here. The software adapts to you, you don't adapt to the software. Since BoomLogic's engineering team actually owns the platform, they aren't boxed in by off-the-shelf limitations. They can tweak, extend, and mold this entire system to perfectly fit the exact way your business actually runs day to day.
Here is what that flexibility actually looks like out in the wild. BoomTalk plugs directly into the tools you're already using. They've got native CRM syncs for heavy hitters like Salesforce, HubSpot, and Zoho, plus help desk integrations like Zendesk. It'll sync with your Microsoft 365 or Google Calendars so those AI agents can book meetings for you. But the absolute game changer is down at the bottom: API, webhooks, and custom middleware. BoomLogic's engineers can build fully bespoke integrations as a scoped project to connect BoomTalk to literally any proprietary in-house app you might have. Moving on to Section 4, Nonprofit IT Empowerment Program, Community Commitment. Now, if you're watching this and you happen to operate a qualifying nonprofit, please listen up because this is vital. BoomLogic runs what they call NITEP, the Nonprofit IT Empowerment Program. This is a highly specialized initiative that provides nonprofits with fully managed IT services and elite communication tools like BoomTalk, but with exclusive available discounts. It is purpose-built to empower the nonprofit sector, which honestly makes it a total no-brainer if you're looking to stretch your budget while still totally upgrading your tech stack. And finally, Section 5. Upgrade your communications today. A seamless transition. Look, one of the biggest fears of switching phone systems is just the nightmare of the migration process, right? Well, BoomTalk completely eliminates that friction. Because it is a fully managed service, that means the BoomLogic team does all the heavy lifting for you. They handle the end-to-end number porting so you don't lose your numbers. They take care of all the system provisioning and configuration. They even provide comprehensive team training. And then once you're live, they handle any day-to-day changes you need and provide true 24/7, 365 support. You don't have to be a telecom expert. Your phones just work. So if you are finally ready to stop overpaying for those clunky, rigid, big carrier systems, I highly recommend grabbing a screenshot of this right now. Reach out to the BoomLogic team to get a tailored quote and a custom migration plan. You can call them directly at 833-BOOM-338. Again, that's 833-266-6338. You can shoot them an email at info@boomlogic.com or just head over to boomlogic.com to check out everything we just covered. I want to leave you with this one final thought for today. You've seen the massive cost savings, you've seen the cutting-edge AI and integrations, and you've seen the unparalleled engineering support from BoomLogic. So, the only real question left is, are you ready to finally get a phone system that's actually built around you? Reach out to them today, see what's possible, and modernize your communications. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.